Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Miss C's Cottage. I'm Miss C. This is Miss C's Cottage. The home of the Sun Bunny. This is a very special bunny. This bunny is crocheted with yarn, hand dyed for me, hand dyed, which I purchased from Melissa at Crochet and Agreement. And this is called Jazzy Cat. And I think you can see all of the colors in. She has actually a long-haired cat, and it has all of these colors in it, and it works up so pretty in this in that yarn. And this actually is Catherine. Uh, she's named after Jazzy Cat, but because of the yarn, but also in Catherine's story, her mother called her Cat because she was born the same time that Miss Pusscat had her litter of kittens. And you know how bunnies are. They're popping bunnies out all over the town, all over the place. And so, um, hey, good morning, Nancy. Hello. I need to talk to you, sweetheart, about a couple things. Enjoy your vacation up there, and I'll see you next week for sure. Anyway, where was I? This is Catherine. She did not like the name Cat because she's not a cat. She's very unique, and she has a good head on her shoulders, and she sees a problem. She works out a solution, and she knows how to delegate. She doesn't try to do it all herself. She doesn't force anyone to do what she wants to do or wants done. She delegates, and because she's so thorough in what she does and so calm and confident in the way she presents it, people listen to her and they follow through on what she says, and they get the job done. They get it done on time, and she's just very, very, very special. She's unique. So this particular bunny, Catherine, is going out to One Yarn for You in Idaho to the shop to be the instructions to be made into kits, I believe. I have to call her and work that still out. But this is the bunny that's going with that story and the instructions how to make a Miss C's Cottage Home of the Sun Bunny. And I wanted you to see that. I think she's beautiful. Okay, I have been working all morning on trying to put two cogs together to make them fit. Let me go back to the very beginning of the chat, and there's my Nino. Nino, you watch it whenever you get a chance because you know I love you. Sam, welcome in. And Stitching the Spectrum, Sarah. And there's Heidi. Hello, Heidi. Heidi, I've got your stuff packaged up. And Nancy, thank you so much, Nancy, for stopping into my humble cottage this morning. It's like royalty has arrived when you come in. I love it. Jen Reeves is here, my good friend. And there's BB. And Cherry Reynolds. And hello, Nana. You call her Nana June? Mama June, Grandma June. Hello, Cherry and June. And Kim G is here. And Nancy. Nancy, I need an address for you. I'm glad you came in because I need an address for you. You have something coming at, but I don't have an address. And there's Jennifer. Hello, hello. Len is here. Oh my goodness, everybody came. Welcome in, Len. Grab a cold drink and leave your shoes and your worries at the door and put your feet up. And today is just a sit and knit. And my cousin Dee is here. And Nana's Crochet and Chat is here. And Vivian, welcome to Miss C's cottage. Thumbs, please. Thank you, Cherry. We are family. Nancy, she's got yarn too. Nancy is the first one to show me how to do a live. She tricked me into going live on her channel one day. I was over there, and I saw how easy it was, and so that's what we did. Lydia, you just show I don't. Oh, Lydia doesn't have one. Well, Lydia, send me your address and I will put you on the list, and it probably won't be till the end of October. And there's Mama Swift. Did you get... It's downstairs in the cottage. Did you get my my picture last night? Mama Swift is Trish, and she's the one who has taken over doing Luck of the Draw. And every Thursday, she pulls out a number. She shows us she's making 3 blankets, 3 Luck of the Draw blankets for Boggy Creek, Camp Boggy Creek. And every Thursday, she pulls another number out of her baseball cup and shows us the number, and then shows us the colors that she has chosen for that particular number that she will be adding to her blankets. And she shows us her blankets that she's done, and then shows us the new color that's going on. I didn't get that in the right sequence, but you know what I mean, because you guys have seen the inside of my brain, and you know that it just zings off into space at odd times. Heidi, thank you. And I love to see Mama Swift because she's always smiling, always. And so I've forgotten it was Thursday yesterday. It was a little hectic around here for a couple of reasons. And so when I went back to my computer in the evening, I always like to get a cup of coffee and go back into the cottage at night and see what is on for the evening. Sometimes there's things I want to watch, and sometimes I'll just put on Haldonic music and listen to classical music and catch up. Well, Mama Swift was on, and it was like, oh crap, I missed it. So I got my blanket out and watched Mama Swift. I watched Trish pull out the new number, and I was like, okay. And then I just whipped it up, and I've already got the 3 rows of my neutral color ready for next Thursday, because this is so fun. It's just so fun to do her blanket. And I'm doing the traditional Luck of the Draw blanket. So it's 3 rows of neutral, a row of double crochets, an open row, and a row of double crochets of whatever color that you have chosen for the numbers that she pulls. Here are mine. This is my neutral. Color number 1 is a turquoise and light turquoise and white or cream color. This is a light turquoise. This is more teal. No, this is, I don't know what you call this. Anyway, it's turquoise and a darker turquoise, and then a teal. And this one is a light gray. And this one is a navy blue. And this one is fawn colored. And this one is dark brown. And those are my 8 colors. So she gave us the number last night. I ran in there, I put the new color on, and I put on the neutral so that I'm ready for next week. And I said, I'm sending her another picture, because every week, Thursday evening, I send her a picture of my progress on the blanket. I don't do Facebook, So I'm not into the Facebook groups. So if I have something that I'm really happy with or proud of, I just send it right to the creator. And that way they can do with it what they want, because I really don't want to enter any prizes or contests or win any yarn or anything. I just want them to know that I'm working on the project that they've started and that I love it. And to prove it, here's my progress. That's all I want out of it. So anyway, I sent it to her last night. We'd exchange numbers. I'll email you my number. Okay, Nancy. I love you, Nancy. And I love you, Trish. And Kim G and Heidi and Kim G and Nancy. My Gmail, misscottage@gmail.com. No apostrophe. And Lydia, my email is misscottage, just like it is right here on the screen. No apostrophe, altogether @gmail.com. The inside of my brain. Oh, I'm not even going there. Sally Stevens. Sally Stevens is a miracle worker. And Shirley Bain is here. Hello. And Amber is here. I love you, Amber. And Amber, I need a last name for you. You want to Gmail me your last name? I got something going out to you. And I've got, I went through last night and I put all of the, oh my gosh, we had such a week last week. I think I gave away eight UFOs flew out of here. Plus, we did the Sesame Street character. No, there were 6 UFOs and 6 Sesame Street characters that went out of here last week. So I go through and print out labels and then put them in here. So you guys are in my book. And if when I go to print out next time's labels, if I don't have an address, I always go back to the book to see if I have one. But it's always good if you guys Gmail me your address, because okay, Nancy, because, and there's Pam, if you guys move, or maybe I've got I had something like 548 for someone, and it wasn't 548, it was 1548. I neglected to put on the one, and then I sent Pam her spirit animal, and she never got it because I sent it to site 159 instead of 154. So you really need to keep me updated with things. Your address. Oh no. Okay, I will tell you where it is. I send it to I think Mama Swift 3 at Gmail. That's where I send it. Mama Swift 3. Okay, Kim G, she's got yarn. I already got your information. Okay, Cherry Reynolds, inside of my brain is just poor kid. Jennifer Jax, it's Happy Naked Baby Day. What? Jax, can't do that. If I ran around naked today, I would probably give heart attack to 2 people. The third one, I don't know. And Mr. Elmo, I think he'd run out the front door screaming, get in his car and leave. And who would take care of the home? I mean, really, who would take care of the home? This naked body is so scary when I come out of the shower and I see my mother and all. I can wave at you right here. I don't even have to use my hand. No happy naked baby day to me, sweetheart. Too much. And there's my sister Nellie. Hello, Nellie. Need more thumbs, she says. Luck of the draw is fun. And the nice part about it is it goes 10 weeks and you just get one color chosen per week. So actually, you're doing 3 rows of your neutral and 3 rows of whatever color number she has chosen and you have decided. You just pick numbers, your main color, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 stripe colors. And it's a very simple blanket. And you can do it in a granny square. You can do it in the traditional bottom up, whatever. And so you're only doing 6 rows a week. It's not a whole lot. Yeah, go to Mama Swift and I love you. And there is Carrie. Carrie, I sent the pattern to be proofed and it came back last night and I was just too tired to look at it last night. So I'm going over it this morning and trying to mesh what I had, what I forgot, what the proofreader put in, and trying to make it make sense. So it should be, this is Friday. I'll mail out Monday. And this is the bunny that's going with it. This is the official Miss C's Cottage Sun Bunny. And this is done with Melissa Reed's Crochet in Agreement, her hand-dyed yarn. And I think it's just perfect as a Miss C's Cottage Home of the Sun Bunny sample. I hope you like it. I hope Carrie likes it. And I hope Dana likes it. Okay, I heard it come through, Amber. Hello, Sister Susie 143. Oh, happy birthday to Nancy. Okay. Today is her birthday? Nancy, is today your birthday? And there is well, I'll be dipped. I got a picture. I'll send it. I'll send it right now for Miss C's Cottage. And then you'll get it. Because you'll see me sending it. Gmail. Write. Compose. Whatever you want to put. Mama Swift 3 at gmail.com. And I'm going to attach a photo, which will be my blanket. Okay, and I am sending it. We'll see what happens, huh? Okay, Jen Reeves, Jennifer, Sister Susie, cousin Nan, or cousin Granny D, Pam, happy birthday, Nancy, Carrie, Jennifer, Pam, Carrie, Heidi, 1432. Oh, I am enjoying my lives. In fact, I haven't even done any, what do you call it? Where you your video and upload? I haven't done that. I haven't done that. I just do lives. The big 61. Oh, Nancy, no. 43. 43. That's what you are. Mama Swift 3. Yeah, that's it at Gmail. Hello, Hugh. Welcome to the cottage. I'm so glad you stopped in today, sweetheart. I'm so glad. And there's Bobby Wyatt. Bobby Wyatt. Did I get an? Oh, I Gmailed you because I asked you if you'd gotten your patterns yet, and you said you hadn't gotten anything yet, and that's because I sent it to a proofreader. But it's coming. It's coming. Do not despair, my love. 5 lives a week, and that's a plenty. I only do 3D, and it wears me out. I get off here and go take a nap. Okay. Whoa! I'm down to the bottom. Cherry, Mom and I mailed a special package with a somebody and a matching somebody blanket for a special longtime friend who runs a nonprofit in northern Michigan called Just Believe. They have a raffle on October 6th. That's awful. Awesome, Cherry. I got awesome and raffle. You sure you want my brain? Okay. You're welcome, Bobby. I watched you before and I heard you with somebody mention your name on their channel, and I decided the day I went to the first time I saw you, I just like your channel, and this is the second time I'm on. I remember you coming in before, and I haven't seen you for a while, so I am glad that you're back, and I'm glad you like my channel. Fridays, we don't do a whole lot. We just sit and knit, which is what this is, just a sit and knit. And if you don't knit, you just bring your own project. You come in, Hugh, leave your shoes at the door and all of your worries and troubles at the door on the doormat. And you come in, well, I'm upstairs today, so I'm in the kitchen, but downstairs in the cottage where I usually am, where we usually gather, there's a cooler in there with cold drinks and coffee on the shelf. And grab yourself a cup of coffee or a cold drink, find a comfortable chair, put your feet up, just sit back, and for an hour, just soak up the love. That's what we're all about. Other days we do other things. Sometimes it gets a little hairy, but today is just a sit and knit. Sometimes I take 2 tank, but usually just 1. Her daughter has some skin cancer, and they installed sunscreen dispensers in parks. I missed something, Cherry. Mom and I mailed. Oh, okay. Okay, got it. Wow. I've had a couple skin cancers taken off, and it's not anything. It's easy for them to take off if it's just a surface thing, but it's nothing. It's nothing to play with. Don't play with skin cancer because it goes and can go systemic, and then you're out of luck. Yeah, I'm glad he's here too, Dee. Thank you. Ow! Well, Hugh, you're in luck today because my sister Susie, who is Tank, also called I Love to Crochet, made brownies today. So you can have a cup of coffee and a brownie if you like. Or if you don't like coffee, there's a hot pot there and some tea bags that Gabrielle sent me. So you can make a cup of tea. Happy birthday, Nancy. It's my granddaughter's birthday. Carol. I think it's Carol. She's 4-year-old, lives in Japan. Oh, Kathy. See, I get that mixed up. Is it the C at the end, Carol, or is it the K at the beginning, Kathy? Thank you, Kathy, for putting that in there. This is Friday. What you working on? Didn't come back for a while. I had doctor's appointment. Just had surgery yesterday. Oh, can you want to share your surgery? We can pray about it. You can go barefoot or in your socks. I don't care. Just, you know, and if it gets too bad to you, I got a can of Dr. Scholl's right by the door. Just spray them before you come in. I'll leave it up to you. Okay. See, because for this hour, we don't worry about anything. We just sit here and we soak up love. We soak up the love from me to you. We soak up the love from you to each other. And most of all, we soak up God's love because He is love. And He's the one that loved us so much that He sent His Son to be the blood sacrifice for all of us so that we could be washed clean by that and be able to come directly to Him and crawl up in His lap and say, Abba, Father, I am having one crappy day and I don't like it. Fix it, please. And feel Him put His arms around you and just hold you until the storm goes away. That's what this is all about, Hugh. And if you like it, please come back. You can subscribe if you want to, or you can just pop in. It doesn't matter. I'm not going for monetization. I get my reward in getting goosebumps when you guys say, I crocheted a blanket and a bunny and I sent it off to someone who needed it. That's where I get my reward from. I don't need yarn. I don't need Happy Mail, really. I don't need anything. I don't have room for anything. I live in this home. I do have a large broom closet that I call my cottage. This is where my yarn is. My other computer's down there, and the webcam, so that when I do tutorials, that's all down there. This is just my corner of the common room. And it's just really dark and rainy today because that hurricane or tropical storm, I haven't checked the weather this morning, but it may be downgraded to a tropical storm. It's going through the Gulf and probably up. This is Friday. It's probably up into Louisiana by now, but it's just rainy and dark and it's nasty outside. So you could probably see if I open the window how dark it is. And it is 12:30. 12:30 in the afternoon. So that's our weather. Okay. We covered the barefooted. Oh, the cottage is just it's just a broom closet, but up here in my corner, and look what I got, guys. I have a map of the US of A, and I am going to move my rocking chair around so that it faces that wall. And I'm putting the map up over there. And on that map, everywhere I have a somebody in the world, and everywhere, every state that I have a somebody in, I'm going to put a somebody on the map, like KK does with her bumblebees. And Mr. Elmo bought me some sticky thumb from a store. It's called Pop Shelf. It's a Dollar General store, and they have a something called Pop Shelf, P-O-P shelf. And the Pop Shelf, as I understand, is the daughter of Sam Walton. And these are, I don't know whether you can see them on there or not. Oh, there you can. Barely. They're sticky dots. And I'm going to put these sticky dots on the back of my map and put that up on the wall so that when I'm sitting there, you'll be able to see behind me all the places that have one of my somebodies. Okay, Lydia sent me an email. I have one from Eileen, who will not be here today. She says, I just wanted you to know I'm going out. The rain finally stopped, and it's been 2 weeks since I have gone out. I need to go grocery shopping. Watch later, Eileen. I love you, Eileen, whether you're here or not. You know that. Okay, and Heidi sent me something, and Amber sent me her last name, and Sanita sent me a package. Let's see what's over here. I got a message from Nancy. Okay. It'll probably come through. It takes a while. Heidi, it's just a surface thing. Do they have to do treatment after? Heidi, no, they took a mole off. I've had this mole forever, and they took it off, and it was getting dark on one side, which usually when something changes or darkens, it's not a good sign. But they took it off, and they can do the check right there. They don't send, some places don't send biopsies off anymore. They can do the test right there, and if there's nothing there, they'll let you know. I had one on my ankle, and they took a slice, and they did that, and they didn't get clear perimeters. So they had to go back in and take a bigger slice. I think that was on my arm, because they had to do what was called a football closing. And so you know how they got that on the footballs? I have a football on my arm, which I don't care. I wear long sleeves anyway because my arms are so ugly. But if they get it all, if they have clear margins, they call it, they don't have to do any treatment. Chocolate and peanut butter chips in the brownies. Oh my gosh, that sounds good. Crafting with Amy's here. See, Jax, I didn't know either. It's Kathy. Thank you for being so kind to us. Miss Rita to the rescue. Circuit crafter, content creator passed away this morning. I counted her as a friend. Miss Rita to the rescue passed away? Oh, I'm sorry to hear about that. Well, I pray that God will console her family and give them peace with her passing. And I'm sorry, Shirley. You probably, if she's a friend, you're going to miss her. Foot freshener. Hey, Dr. Scholl's makes the best. Oh. Okay, Nancy, you need to tell me. I'm about 5 minutes behind. You maybe 8. Okay, maybe 8. You need to tell me what store you're going to, because every time I go to a store after you've been there, there isn't anything there. Just saying. I'm going to stop shopping at the stores and start shopping at She's Got Yarn, because I know you've got it. Yeah, he has received her to his loving embrace. Thank you, Jax, for that. Paula Mulford is here. Smooches. I'll bet it does. I know you weren't on yesterday, and I was talking to Sanita, and I said, I'll bet the storm, because it's coming up your way, and I'll bet I have trouble with my bones. That when the barometric pressure changes, the pressure inside my bones doesn't change at the same rate. And so a lot of times that really makes me achy. Oh, Nellie brought jelly donuts. Oh, jelly balls are raspberry filled jelly balls are my absolute favorite. Nancy, is this trip for 2 weeks to North Carolina your birthday present? I hope so. Because you have just been having a great time. And I can't wait till you get back to see all the stuff you got. You use dots for hanging lights at Christmas on the mirrors and windows. What a brilliant idea. I have the pattern. Can you have? Yes, Paula, I'm writing it up by email. I will do that. Let's get this. Well, Diana, do this right. Where's the little pink pad? It's really pretty simple. All you do is start with your chain and make sure that you got about 34, 35 inches of your chain. And then double crochets. And I did a foundation double crochet because that gives me my first row already completed. And then we come over here and let me pull this out. You do, I pull up a loop yarn over and go in between the first two stitches. And you go in between each one of the stitches all the way across until you get to the end. And you go in between. Oh, I touched something, and you know, I cannot touch things without things going berserko. You go in between these stitches, in between these stitches, and then you pick up this last stitch. You chain one, turn your work, and I pull up a loop, and I do a yarn over and a double crochet into these two stitches, and between each of the stitches and the other row until you get to the very end, 40, 45 inches long for your, if you're going to do a Boggy Creek, Camp Boggy Creek one. And then all I'm doing on this is I've taken gray and I'm making an aluminum pole, a fence pole along the side. And well, I just took the corner out, but I'm going to put an aluminum fence. No, I'm going to put just a single crochet across the bottom. And when I get back up here to the top, I'm going to do, let's see, I think Shirley Bain. Shirley Bain said, do a chain 3, a picot, and a chain 3, and a chain 3, and a picot, and a chain 3. And that will look like the top of the chain link woven fence. Was that brilliant or what? I love Shirley. Okay, but I will, when I get it written up, I will. And Michelle, I believe, Michelle, that you're the one who coined the phrase pick your blessing. And I couldn't remember your name the other day, and I apologize for that. Yes, Lydia, it does. It feels like rain when your bones ache. You like the idea for the little peaks to create the top of the fence. I thought that was a brilliant idea. Something new to me. Yeah, I've done double crochets on top of double crochets before, but I've never done them between it. That's why they call it a long double crochet. You do the long double crochet in between those two double crochets, and then it kind of looks like it's woven, and it just comes out cool. And that's basically what it is. And I told you I would put it in the wait, I have to write this down or I'm going to forget it. Lydia. Wants the woven fence blanket. Okay, and I want to write down, put instructions on community tab until I get them printed up. It will be better. It will be better, Sister Susie, after the storm goes through. And Chris Kaleidoscope is here. Hello, sweetheart. Baby's waking up and keeping you jumping. I love it. You know, sometimes I wish I could go through that again, but not with these hips and ankles and thumbs. Okay. I love the pattern. It sails along quick. It does, because you don't think about it. You just go between, you go between, you go between, you double crochet, and it's just like in, double, double, double. Yeah, it's real easy. Gosh, I'm starting to talk like Tank. No, starting to talk like Jax. It's a fun one. Yep. Pick your blessing. Yeah, it's not guilty. That's wonderful. I love the name. I love the name. I have been trying to get YouTube on here so that I can find me on YouTube. Everybody but, oh, here, my channel. Miss C's Cottage. Is there a live? My videos. Do I have a live going? That doesn't tell me that I do. How do you guys do that? How do you find on the TV or on the computer your very own live? View the channel. I don't want to view the channel. I want to. Oh, here we are. The Sit and Knit, 40 watching. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I'm turning down the volume. View the channel. And this is what I want. Okay. This is what I want. End the stream. Okay. I sent you a happy mail. You're welcome. Did I get a happy mail? Boy, oh boy. Go to your page. I found it, Jen. Thanks, Jen. Thank you, Jen. Oh, Sister Susie, thank you. You sent it today. Okay, Heidi. Kelly's on right now, so when we finish, you want to go over to Kelly's? I bring it every day. She's a love, too. Tank and I are ready that way, and they're already in my shoulders and my knees. Hello, Regina Provenzano, my favorite Italian, except for Rita Pacheco, and there's 2 or 3 of them. You need a 14-month-old visitor, all the fun without having to chase the darling. You know what? I do. I need for someone to come, someone to stay for about 10 minutes and then take them home. And I think I will have had it enough. I really love the 3-year-olds because, I taught them. They came into my class as babies and they went out as little people. And it was so fascinating for me to be able to see the growth that they made in that 1 year's time that I had them. It was perfect. Okay, I'm going to be looking over here. Anyone wish to sit? Don't forget the thumbs. Don't forget your thumbs. Okay, so I think that's the last one that's there. Okay, and I haven't even had a chance to knit or crochet. I got a new yarn. It's called Premier Dottie. I love Premier yarns. They are so special to work with. This is called Prairie. It is 100% acrylic, 656 yards. And it's a number 3. Okay, I am behind. Okay, there, it's a number 3. It's called Prairie. And it is a dotty. And it makes up looking like this, which is pretty cool. KK! Just got the 7-month-old down for her nap so I could join today for a live. Well, I'm so glad, Regina, you came in. Yeah, I like this one. And of course, I'm doing it in the new pattern, which is the woven blanket. Can you see how that looks woven? And it is so simple. I'm just going to come over here and finish that off. Yeah, it's too big. Well, this will have to work. Okay, let me finish this stitch off and I'll show you what we're doing. You come through all of the stitches on this row, you put in a double. You do a long double in this one. You do a long double in this one. You do a long double in this one. And we're going to, this is the first stitch of the last row. So we put this last long double in between. And now I'm going to come over here and I'm going to pick up this stitch at the end. So I'm going to get, I don't know how this is going to be backwards, but I've got my double crochet. I'm going to yarn over, pick up this last stitch right here. Both loops of that long loop that I pulled up. This is only a 4, so it's not quite catching the yarn. I need a 4.5. Yarn over and pull through 2. Yarn over and pull through 2, just like a regular double crochet. And that ends that round. Okay. Now when I come back, I'm gonna chain 1. And I'm going to turn my work. I'm going to yarn over. I'm going to pull up this loop. And I'm going to go right in between these two with my long double. So I pull up this long loop, yarn over, and go right between the two. And that is my first stitch. Yarn over, yarn over. So when you come back, if you want to put a stitch marker in that, you can. But when you come back, just know that this long loop is the one that you pulled up for the first stitch. And because we went in between these two, we're going to go all the way across between the stitches. Gosh, you never know what you're going to get on a sitting knit, do you? And when we get across to this other end, we're going to go between these two stitches, do a double crochet. We're going to go between these last two stitches and do a double crochet. And we still are one short because we didn't start on the first one. We started in between the first two. So we have to pick up that last stitch. And again, we're going to yarn over and we're going to go through that stitch that's the long pull up that we did. We're going to chain one, pull up this loop, and go right in between our long pull up and our first long double. Oh, I need a nap. Hey, Carrie. I love you. You made the dishcloth? That makes a nice dishcloth or washcloth, doesn't it? And if you make it out of cotton, you can use it as a hot pad or you can use it as a whatever. There's my Tammy. Oh, Tammy. When you say you're under the weather, that's it. Okay, huge blanket hello to all my friends in here. I hope you have a blessed weekend. Thank you. Thank you, Tammy. I love you too, Carrie. Oh, you should see this. I've been wearing it as a shawl. This is the tablecloth that Miss Carrie the Yarny Elephant made. And I said, me, just like Dawn Aaron. She started out with a spider in the center, added a few pineapples, and ended it with some peaks. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And it fits my dining room table, and I love it. But in the meantime, I fold it in half and wear it as a shawl because sometimes it gets cold in here. I love it. Isn't it pretty? Yeah. Oh, this has been a great day. I have been trying to knit this blanket, as you know, for several weeks. And I think it was here last Friday, and it hasn't moved because I haven't worked on it. I haven't worked on it at all. Okay, what else do I have to tell you? I have to tell you that Sanita, yesterday or the day before, one day this week, is trying something new. She is home now because she has Alaska. Alaska, by the way, is doing very well. But Sanita has decided to weed out her yarn closet. So she's putting together some groups of yarn, putting them up on the screen in a picture showing you what they are and a price underneath it. And if you would like to buy group number 1 or group number 2 or group number 3, whatever, you send her an email and see if those that you choose are available. I went through and I picked out 4 that I thought I'd like to have, and by the time I emailed her, the only 2 were still available. So I sent her a PayPal for the amount that she requested for those 2, and very, very reasonable. Very reasonable. So you might want to keep an eye out for Sanitas next. Let's see if this works kind of a thing. Going back, Heidi won the shawl in the UFO. Margie Arrow Lover got the turquoise market bag, the French market bag, and Eileen won the purple one. The gray mini went to, I don't know what the name is, but she sent me an email with her real name, and it goes to her. Maritza got the yellow star blanket, and Cherry Reynolds got the blue star blanket. And Cherry, I found the other 2 yarns that go with that. And if I get to it, I'll put it together with the other one in a bag. But I couldn't find the yarn in time to pack it with the blanket. So I don't know whether you. Yeah, you did. I got that. I haven't got there yet. This was just Wednesday. That was last week, Wednesday, Susie. Maritza got the yellow star and Cherry got the blue star. And Daniel got the Oscar and Mac got the other Oscar. Big Sesame Street hats. Nana Crochet got Big Bird. Gypsy Jessie got Ernie. Pamsky got Elmo. And Tia Hill got Abby Cadabby. And that's from last Wednesday. And those are all going out Monday. Now, what, do I have time? I got 3 minutes. I'm going to do this. For those of you who have been waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting, let's see what I got. Oh, I think it's in the little green book. Where did that little green book go? Where there it is. Oh, you elude me. Don't do that. I have to bend down to pick it up. Okay, let's see who won the week before. Critters Crochet won a tulip cardigan, as did Sierra Crocheted Sunflower. Which Crocheted Sunflower? I need an address. The Wedding Shrug went to Nancy, Too Old to Care. Nancy, I need your address. One went to Eileen, one went to Rita Pacheco, and one went to Faith Cooper. Because, guys, we did that one. 4 went in the live, 4 went in the replay, and other people said, oh, I'd like to have that in the replay. And I couldn't say no, so I just sent everybody. I just sent it to everybody. It's just... Suzanne Constantine won the Impeccable Blanket. The basket with the thread shawl, I kept the basket. The shawl goes to Tank. The wind spinner went to Ginny Hanks. The Somebody in the Meadow blanket, one went to Sunita, one went to Kelly, and I have ZM after it. I don't know what ZM means. Sherry Reynolds got one, and Tia Hill got one. And the Bloom blanket, I just made copies and stuck a skein of yarn in a bag and sent one to Shirley Bain, one to Mac, and one to Alana. And Mishi won the turquoise number 5 weight yarn. That's going out. And Margie Arrow Lover won the Noro from sometime. Pick Your Blessing, I think, the Sunday before. And that is all going out Monday. So pray for me that I have enough money in my post office account. And it's 1 o'clock and I need to go. Oh, Sunita, thank you. Do you have any idea, Sunita, when you're going to put the next one up? Susan Burke. Yay! Miss C, you're too kind and giving to the yarning community. I'm hoping you receive more help with postage from the community. It's the right thing to do. Well, you know, if it comes, Mimi, fine. If it doesn't come, God will make a way. That's what I think. Debbie Weston, yes, you did come in at the end. And there's my Zap Man. Yeah, and you got the tea towel UFO. Why isn't that on there? But you got it. I've got it all packed up, sweetheart. I look cozy or look crazy, Dania? Dania, do I have your address? Dania, I think I need your address. I need addresses for Nancy Too Old to Care, Rita Pacheco, and Alana Hawkins. You 3 people, if you would please, Alana and Rita and Dania, if you would send me addresses. And Nancy Too Old to Care, send me your address, please, because I can't mail these out if you don't get them to me. Friday is Walmart Day. The last order, thank you. Hey, Blue friend. Oh, Sunita and Jen, they both love blue. You emailed the address. Good, Dania. Someone got so excited. They sent me an email and they said, "I'm so excited I won. I can't believe I never won anything before. You have such a wonderful channel, blah, 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 blah." And they did not put the address in there. So I had to go back and say, "Your address, please." And she said, "Oh, I got so excited that I forgot to put the address in." Okay. You know what? It's because, Kim, I have so much in my heart. And it's just sometimes it hurts with love so much, and I have to send it out. And if I don't send it out, I think my heart will blow up, and I don't want that. And crackers and a dill pickle hummus for lunch. That sounds good, Zach man. Okay, guys, I need to go. I think I've covered everything that needs to be covered today. If not, we'll get to it on Sunday. And Sunday is another Pick Your Blessing. So be thinking. And don't forget, I got all kinds of cakes from Premier, and I got all kinds of Premier Basics, and I got all kinds of other yarns that came in the mail. And I just ordered yarn from Sunita, and she said she mailed it. And if she mailed it today, it just may come before Wednesday. So there may be Happy Mail and new choices. It won't come Sunday, though, for Pick Your Blessing. Forget I said that. Oh, storm came ashore, Debbie. Okay. All right, let's pray for Louisiana. Is it? See, I call it Louisiana. Louisiana, not Louisiana. I call it Louisiana. What time Sunday, Debbie? It is from 12 o'clock. I come on 12 o'clock on Friday for a sit and knit. I come on 12 o'clock Sunday for Pick Your Blessing. And I come on Wednesdays at 12 o'clock for Wacky Wednesday. Just made buttermilk chicken. Oh my goodness, that sounds so good. I come on 12 o'clock to 1 o'clock on Monday, on Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. Sunday I'm on for 2 hours because we usually do a tutorial. Eastern Standard Time. Yes, Jen. 12 o'clock noon Eastern Standard Time. Paula Mulford said it different. What did she say? What did she say? Paula. Oh, Louisiana. Yeah, I call it Louisiana. With the Boston accent, no one. You sound like Elmo. Elmo tells a funny story about his grandfather that came from Italy. And when he came to the United States, the Italians were very low on the totem pole, and the Irish had gotten here 5-10 years earlier, and the Irish had taken most of the jobs in New York, the dock workers, and the Irish had been low people on the totem pole doing the menial tasks. And when the Italians came in, it was difficult for them to get jobs. So his grandfather did find a job in the Parks Department working with Irishmen. So here comes an Italian from the old country, not knowing any English, working with Irish men. And he comes home to Elmo's house, and this is Elmo's mother's father. So and he's sitting at the table and he's telling the family what he did that day. And nobody can understand him because he's speaking in broken English, Italian, with an Irish accent. And everybody's like, well, what did he say? Heck if I know. Dory! There's my Dory Doodles. Okay, it's 7 minutes after. StreamYard is going to be knocking at my door with their hand out. So I need to go. I'll take a few minutes off of Sunday so I don't get in trouble. But I love each and every one of you so much, as God does. And I hope that He stays with you until Sunday when we meet again, that He covers you with His peace and His comfort, that He keeps you safe from all storms, whether it be tropical storms or psychological storms, personal storms, neighborhood storms, family storms. It doesn't matter. God is love, and love conquers all. And if you just say to Him, help in Jesus' name, that's all you got to do. You don't even have to say that. You just say help, and you will get it. Okay, I love you all. Thank you, Bobby, for prayers. Thank you very much. I love all of you, and I will see you later, alligator, and in a while, crocodile. Okay. I love you guys, and I'll see you Sunday.